Yes, hello, good afternoon. Hi, Julian, can you hear me?
Yes, very clearly. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your introduction. So let me share my screen. Okay, can you see my screen now?
Yes, we can. Thank
Oh,
you.
thank you. Okay. So our company is Fact Software Philippines here in the Philippines, and our head office is in Singapore. We also have offices in Malaysia, Nepal, and India. Okay, so our talk objectives this afternoon is reinventing ERP with Fact ERP.NG. Our solutions, we have Family Wealth Guru. It's a wealth management software. We also have Ichiban Payroll Guru, integrated payroll software. Compliance Monitor Guru, your trusted GRC partner. We also have Export Doc Guru, Exports Simplified. So I'll be discussing about FACT, our platforms, and I'll give you a mini tour around of our solution. So actually, FACT is an ERP, so it's a very broad solutions. It's like drinking in the Niagara Falls if I will discuss with you all our features and modules. So we also have our latest edition. It's our 6.0.24 version. So let me introduce a little bit about myself. I am Oshan Amarillo-Landicho. I'm the Director, Business Development and Delivery at Fact Software Philippines, Inc. I'm the owner of M. Amarillo Business and Management Consultancy, or the RABM Consultancy. I am the former president of Academia Corp. It is also known as CPD Philippines. I am the former CEO and CFO of Digital and Marketing Solutions PHE, where we handle QuickBooks solutions, software implementations, and training here in the Philippines. I am also a former CFO of Digimo Web Solutions, which is owned by Mr. Mark Landicho, my husband. I am a certified FAC ERP.NG functional consultant, and since this is sponsored by FACT, I wasn't able to put all other certifications that I do have, which you can check on my profile or on my LinkedIn account. Okay, so about FACT. So FACT has been in the industry for 34 years. We have the FACT Solutions India Private Limited. It is a software development company incorporated in 1987. Fact Software International PT Limited was incorporated in 1992. Mr. Arvind Agarwala, founder and group CEO, migrated to Singapore and moved the company's global HQ to Singapore in 1993. Fact has specialized in providing ERP software solutions to small and medium enterprises. Fact has a direct presence in Singapore, Malaysia, Philippines, India, and Nepal. So the background of Fact Software in the Philippines, we have a partner dealer of 10 years in the Philippines since 2004. We have been a BIRCAS registered in 2005. We have acquired the procurement service, or we know, or also known as PhilJeps in the Philippines. We have the depot account in 2008. We have acquired procurement service PhilJeps DBM account in 2014. And then this 2019, last 2019, FACT takes over Philippines operations, which is headed by our Singapore office. In 2021, I just joined FACT, and through me and with my colleagues network here in the Philippines, we have offered referral partnerships in the Philippines, which I will show you later. From 2008 up to this year, 2021, we are a PhilJeps Platinum registered company. So here's a glimpse of our Platinum registration. So more likely, others are not yet familiar in the ERP technology or the ERP word itself. So, what is ERP and how has FACT pioneered the technology? ERP is a process wherein a company uses a software to integrate all its business operations to run their business from a single system. It is also known as enterprise resource planning. how have we pioneered it? So for 34 years, with fact, you run your business not from one system, but from a single screen. So get ready to be wowed by our Cxo Control Tower. Let me introduce with you our Cxo Control Tower. It is our pandemic buster. I am in the comfort of my home. We are operating in 5 different countries, and we do have the daily meeting, which we just moved to weekly meeting through the Cxo Control Tower. You don't need to go to any other screens. Just look at the screen, and then of course you will know what is inside the fact software. So stages throughout the 34 years in business. It was founded in Kolkata, India in 1987. Our first version was launched in February 1988, and then we moved to we opened our Nepal office in 1991. We have offices in India, Mumbai, and Delhi. Overseas operations launched in 1992 in Singapore, established joint venture with local partners. 1993 Malaysia wholly owned subsidiary, huge advertising campaign in 2002, and that was also the time that we stopped the DOS version and the fact Windows is born. We set up local company in Kathmandu, Nepal. Literally every business house in Nepal was our, and up until now is our client. We have partner dealer of 10 years in the Philippines. Fact ERP.X was launched worldwide in 2008. In 2010, Fact Cockpit launched. In 2011, Fact ERP.NG is launched. So we have two platforms. We have the private cloud or remote or on-premise or local solutions. So our private cloud or remote, of course, it is a cloud computing environment dedicated to a single customer. It combines many of the benefits of cloud computing in the security and control of on-premise IT infrastructure. The on-premise or local. So this is very basic system solutions here in the Philippines, the on-premise or the local. So on the on-premises is installed and runs on computers on the premises of the person or organization using the software, rather than at a remote facility such as a server, farm, or cloud. So might as well, many of you will have more questions about the platforms, about the access, about the software. So feel free to ask on our Q&A. I'll hope I'll have time to answer more of Q&As later. So let me have the tour around. This is our Cxo Control Tower. You can run your business from a single screen. See company-wide overviews with drill down to the transaction level, slice, dice, and analyze data immediately. Total control over compliances, instant reports without any manual work and spreadsheets, real-time project control. As mentioned, Cxo Control Tower is our pandemic buster. So this is our single screen. So you can check your cash bank position, sales AR position, purchases AP position, inventory position, compliance status, projects, and if you do have a manufacturing, you will also have a factory inventory position control. Our modules, we have the GRC. This is the Governance, Risk, and Compliance Software. So we call it our Compliance Monitor Guru. So as you can assign compliances to individuals with multi-level escalations, monitor compliances via real-time Cxo Control Tower, automatic email reminders to employees related to probation, promotion, timely submission of tax-deductible investments, and linking of documents. We also have the one-time setup, save time with predefined standard compliances, and quickly set up more as needed internal compliances, expiry, or renewal reminders. For example, our business permit renewal, our BIR forms filing, and so on. Link the compliances to financials and run your entire business in a single screen. So this is an example of our compliance notifications. We do have the compliance configuration. You can do it on your own. We can also involve, of course, our internal auditor or external auditors. We can also give access to our board members if you do have the board meeting. So right now, where do you keep your board minutes? You just compile it on your cabinets, right? So with the compliance, GRC software, you can see all your compliances in a single screen. So another screen from our compliance notification. So you can see all your pendings. You can view what are your tasks. What's the status of your task? Is it recurring every month, every year, every quarter, and so on. Also integrated with our compliance and the full suite of our FAC ERP, we have the document vault, which you can attach multiple documents across masters and transactions, upload any kind of document in Word, PDF, or Excel format. Incorporation, just like the incorporation certificate, VAT registration, board minutes, audited financial statements, income tax returns, and even more. You have instant indexing, instant search on file, and file content. So we also integrated the document vault all around our FAC ERP.NG. We also have the sample screen. So anything that you can upload from your local drive, from your Google Drive, or any other source of your scanned documents. So you can search it. As mentioned, since we are work from home, we can see everything, every document of our company wherever we are at the comfort of our home. Even on your mobile, since this can be browsed on any web browser. So we also have the project management module, which is a real-time expense monitoring on each project, issue purchase orders project-wise, and track pending deliveries. Track completion dates, manage project-wise compliances and reminders via integrated compliance monitor guru. So as we've mentioned, we are an ERP solutions and everything is connected, interrelated, and of course, integrated with one another. So this is a sample screen of our project summary. Okay, so our system. So as mentioned, we have two types of platforms, and we have the Cxo Control Tower, which can be browsed on the web browser. But we also have the local desktop configurations, which is inside our system. We have a comprehensive system information report. We have automatic import from any system or even from a point of sale or POS system. So this is a sample of our system. This is unlimited company. So you can create new, modify, delete, open multiple company files. You can set up your own preferences, system controls, your own user maintenance. You can change your password. You can set up your email. And even with all the other configurations, actually, as mentioned, each module can be discussed in an hour or even for a day. So our system is fully integrated. So right now, here in the Philippines, we are more users of Viber, but in other countries, they are users of WhatsApp. So you can bill your customers via WhatsApp, fully integrated with the system. So masters, our masters, we do have the master dump for general ledger, master dump for sales, master dump for purchase, master dump for inventory, and you can define your own custom fields in masters and entries. So this is just a glimpse of the masters module in our system. So as you can see, we have the chart of accounts, salesmen, agents, customers, vendors, items, products. So our normal implementation of masters usually takes 1 to 3 days. So that's how long or how short we implement the masters. We are following a 29 days implementation, rapid implementation approach. General ledger or cash bank. So under our GL or cash bank, multiple line items in journals and vouchers, autocomplete payee, payer name and narration in voucher entry, multi-level reporting, enter opening balances for subledgers, interest calculation for loan accounts, trial balance, profit and loss account, and balance sheet with automatic stock valuation. So here's the glimpse of our cash bank accounts module. Under our accounts receivable or sales module, we do have the sales orders, delivery order, sale invoice, sale return, service invoice, pro forma invoice and quotation, convert quotation to sale order, convert sale order to delivery order, convert delivery order to sale order, multiple invoice terms user definable, multiple invoice terms at line item level, multiple invoice terms at global level. We also do have the 1:1, 1:many, and many:1 transactions or conversion of forms. So here's the glimpse of our sales invoice or aging. We have the pie chart for better presentation. It is beautifully color coded for a better understanding of our operation. So we have this report both for sales and purchases. So our accounts payables and purchases. We have the purchase indent, purchase inward quotation, quotation comparison, purchase order, goods received notes or GRN, purchase invoice, purchase return, purchase service invoice, and the procurement wizard. So this is the glimpse of our pie chart representation for purchase invoices. So we also have the fixed assets. Through the fixed assets module, we can capture depreciation rate, salvage value, life of asset at product master, addition of fixed assets with automatic depreciation calculation, convert trading stock to fixed asset, disposal of fixed assets, automatic posting of profit or loss to general ledger upon sale of fixed asset, track assets by location, department, and even user, fixed asset register, fixed asset schedule, and even more. Actually, if we discuss the fixed asset, this will take another 1 day for implementation. So here's the glimpse. Each command, of course, there are sub-levels for each module. So again, upon implementation, we can do this for just 1 day. We have the Family Wealth Guru, wherein you can maintain individual portfolios, set up multiple aggregations, single-click real-time reports, mark-to-market graphs, integrated tool for preparing tax returns, internal rate of return reports, target versus actual, projected cash flow, auto-tracking of redemption of bonds and fixed deposits, option to enter estimated market rate for each month. Great tool for portfolio rebalancing. So here's the glimpse of our Family Wealth Guru. So for all those who are interested to invest or you don't know how to manage your investments, of course, you can use Family Wealth portfolio software. So we do have the Family Wealth Guru. So inventory. For the inventory, of course, it takes us 3 to 5 days implementation. Except for manufacturing, which might take 5 to 15 days implementation. So with FAC, we have a seamless integration with purchase, sale, manufacturing, work in process, and warehousing modules. No extra entry required since it is fully integrated and fully connected inside the ERP system. So for the features, we have 15 characters product code, 50 characters product description, and unlimited rich text additional description, alternate part numbers, stop below minimum control, warn, block, ignore, unlimited multi-tag product grouping, unlimited multi-tag product subgrouping, barcode support, manufacturer's product code. So here's a glimpse of our inventory module. Again, it will take us 3 to 5 days to discuss more about inventory. CRM. We have the fully integrated CRM, seamless transition of information between financials and CRM. We have the fully configurable CRM, rapidly implement inbuilt modules such as support tickets for service calls, campaign management, sales funnel, and opportunity tracking. Our team of trained specialists can also help you rapidly design and build modules catered to your unique workflow using the FAC Infinity platform. No programming required. Here's a here's an overview of our CRM module. So manufacturing, as mentioned, it will take 5 to 15 days or even more to discuss a manufacturing cycle or module. So we have the quality assurance, pick list, discrete manufacturing, seamless integration with inventory and financials, material requirement planning or MRP, unlimited bill of materials or BOM, master production scheduling or MPS based on manufacturing order. Manufacturing order, production order, job order. Track outsourced labor and machines, manufacturing overhead cost control, sales forecasting to optimize resource allocation, and even more. So here's just a very tiny glimpse of our manufacturing order status and manufacturing order scheduled report. So for those who have manufacturing clients or your company is looking for a manufacturing solutions, just feel free to contact us. We will have a screen later for our contact information. So the auditor's toolbox. We have the compliance management, which is just one tool. Of course, we have the audit trail. We are BIR compliant. And with all other countries, we are software certified in the counterpart of their BIR, just like in Singapore, the IRS. So we have the reports, auto-generate auditors reports, statutory reconciliation reports, and debit and credit report. Document relationships and cash transaction search. Easily trace the history of a transaction with powerful search of cash payments and receipts. So we have the document vault, which is of course also integrated with our auditor's toolbox. Data dump reports, find out the data. You can create your own custom report formats and choose the fields, dates, and more. Every transaction is listed. Of course, the document vault, you can easily filter and find any uploaded files and attachments. As integrated all across the system. So here's another glimpse of our auditor's toolbox. So this might take few days to discuss. Since audit, we all know that audit takes a while. After closing our books on December 31, up until April 15, the next year. Statutory. Of course, we also have absolute value of net realized foreign exchange gain loss for purchase invoice and vendor payment. Filter the balance sheet statement by document class, segments, or by filters. So this is a sample view of reporting in Singapore. But for the Philippines, of course, we are still in the configuration for VAT, withholding tax, and so on. We will be launching a statutory module for the Philippines very soon. Merge companies. As mentioned, we can cater unlimited companies or entities under a single license. You can merge or consolidate your reports at a click of a button. So the Ichiban Payroll Guru, we have the up and running Ichiban Payroll Guru, which you can handle your employee master, just like your HRIS, multiple attendance calendars, multiple pay structures, multiple leave structures, holiday calendar, masters for division, department, employee, category, designation, and salutation. And we also have the automatic payslip generation. But for the Philippines, as mentioned, we just partnered this 2021. So we are also in the process of developing our payslip for the Philippines as of this time. So here's the glimpse. So the normal question for payroll is that, is it integrated with the system? So our answer is yes. So each module in the ERP.GL or chart of accounts can be integrated directly and entered in the payroll system. So user-defined report. So as the title itself, as a user, you can define your own reports. So you can sample for your sales data dump. Actually, in the Philippines, we call it our SLS, or the summary list of sales. And for its counterpart, you can also create your summary list of purchases and all other user-defined reports. You can also have the audit reports that you can define, and many more inside the system without programming required. So we are not user of crystal reporting. All the reports are integrated inside the system and can be customized inside the system. So this is just a sample of user-defined reports. Our latest edition, we have the 6.0.24. For more information, you can check out our website since we've launched our latest edition. It's now on its 24th edition. So our release date for this is September 14, 2021, just last month. Our Cxo Control Tower and Web Cockpit is enhanced. Compliance configuration enhanced, advanced manufacturing enhanced, attachments direct from screen enhanced. So for our certification here in the Philippines and in all other countries, we call our implementors as FAC champion. So we do have the certified FAC ERP.NG functional consultant. Our partners in the Philippines, also in this event, we have the Seven Rivers, we have Elion Solutions, Microbase Incorporated, IGD or IGDA is Sagani G. Dominguez and Associates, and their IOS or IGDA outsourcer. Also, our latest partner is Cro Philippines through Mr. Ramon F. Garcia and company. So for our contacts, please feel free to screenshot our contact information and we'll get in touch with all of you. So for our Q&A, I hope we still have time. Thank you very much. Back to you, Juliet.
Yes. Okay. So we can have a quick Q&A if that's all right with you as well. So
Yeah,
we actually
sure.
have one question here.
Sure.
So is ERP works as accounting software too?
Yes, of course. It's the backbone of the system.
All right. Another question here is, if I can just read this properly. Oh, here. Okay. So does the receivable module, is it able to automatically compute the estimated credit loss based on PRFS 16?
For the automatic configuration, as mentioned, the Philippine-based can be configured. So once configured, yes, you can automatically compute for a loss, just like the forex gain or loss.
Got that. Thank you. And another one is the system customizable?
Yes, and configurable. So there are two types of customizations. We have the configurations and we have the customizations. Both, yes.
All right. And lastly, we have one more question, if that's all right. What are the advantages of FACT compared to the other ERP systems?
Oh, that is a very nice to answer question. So compared with other, we have, of course, you have tech partners here, right? So
Yeah.
the number one main advantage of FACT is that we are a full suite system. So we sell the system as one solution. So we don't sell per module. So that's number one advantage. And number two, we are the maker and direct manufacturer of the system. We can customize and configure anything inside the system. And we also have two platforms to choose. You can have the private cloud or the remote, or on the on-premise or local. And we also offer unlimited users. So this is very wonderful in ERP solutions. And for 34 years, we have enhanced our solutions up to date. As mentioned, we have launched the Cxo Control Tower as our pandemic buster. We're proud to have our Cxo Control Tower and share with all of you. By the way, let me plug. We have invited interested participants for Monday, and we also have giveaways. So we have given the mechanics of the giveaways. We will send you an email. You can also reach out with us. As I've shared the screen for our contacts, you can either contact me or Mr. Michael Nuevo. Thank you, Julian.
All right. Thank you so much for entertaining our questions and for the kind and very honest response. Thank you
Yeah.
again, Ms. Roseanne. That was a perfect way to start off our afternoon session. And I love how you took us through your solutions and the way that you're reinventing the industry with your softwares. And of course, your very honest and very insightful answers to our questions.